Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, everybody in chat, everybody in the world. My name is Ultimasu, your host, playing some Pokemon Unite. We got the public test server, and chat, the horse is here. Look at this boy. Look how big he is, guys. We're going to be presenting Lapras today. I'm very excited because this is a very interesting tank. Let's check him out. Lapras, a ranged defender special attacker here. His movesets include the basic attack. Every third basic attack that he does deals bonus damage and restores his health. It's quick, pretty easy, nothing crazy. Shell armor. If the Pokemon takes damage from a single attack and it exceeds a certain percentage of its max HP, the damage will be reduced. So he just kind of ends up taking less damage the more he gets hit, up to a certain point of health. It could be like Tree, where Tree has that little line where he like restores health. I'm not too sure, but we will see as we get into it. His next ability, Whirlpool, has the user create a whirlpool centered around itself, so it's not like Cram, that lasts a short time, dealing damage over time to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect. The time between hits is shorter the farther the Pokemon are from the Whirlpool center. Interesting, so that's his like level 1 move. And then we have Water Pulse as well as Perish Song. I really want to try out Perish Song, but we're going to be Water Pulse. So the thing with Water Pulse is it has the user release a pulse of water centered around itself and it spreads out, dealing damage. Each Pokemon hit by the pulse from this move for each Pokemon hit by a pulse from this move, an additional pulse will be released the next time this move is used, up to a total of 2 extra pulses. So you're going to want to run in, you're going to want to use a pulse, and then immediately as you do your next pulse, it's going to have even more pulses. So it kind of stacks upon itself. After the first pulse is activated, this move hits an opposing Pokemon. The user's next basic attack becomes a boosted attack. So not only do you get damage from the Water Pulse, your next attack actually hits harder, being a boosted basic. And then when it's upgraded, up to a total 3 additional pulses can be released. So it just increases the number of pulses, which is interesting. Could be a very good DPS move. And now let's read Perish Song. Has the user sing an eerie melody that echoes around it, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon it hits. So it does damage, unlike the actual game. This move can be used up to 3 times consecutively. The opponent hit 3 times will take additional damage. So the more you use it on a single opponent, the more damage it does. Opposing Pokemon that take additional damage will be knocked out if their HP falls below a set percentage of... Okay, so it's like Tyranitar. So it's a lot like Tyranitar's ult, where Tyranitar gets you below a certain point of health, instant KO. That is interesting, and I would very much like to practice with Perish Song. And then upgraded, the user's next basic attack after using this move becomes a boosted attack. So it's the same exact thing for Water Pulse and Perish Song when it's upgraded, but Perish Song has 1-hit KO potential, or should I say stacked KO potential, and Water Pulse is just an area of effect damaging move. On to his next set is Ice Shard, a ranged move. This user, I can't read. Has the user hurl chunks of ice in a forward direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon that hit and leaving them frozen for a short time. If this move hits opposing Pokemon that are already frozen, it deals damage and actually shoves it. That's pretty, on paper, that sounds really, really good for an early game ability. Starting with Bubble Beam here, grants the user a shield and has the user spray bubbles in a designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. After the bubbles fly a set distance, they float in the air for a short time. Opposing Pokemon hit by the floating bubbles are enveloped by it and left unable to act, so this can actually stun opponents as well as be kind of like a trap setter and ranged attack. I like it. When it's upgraded, it strengthens the effect of the shield granted by this move. Oh, and it also provides you a shield, so it keeps you tanky, it does damage, it does hindrance. There's a lot going on here for one set move, so Bubble Beam is very interesting. And then we have Ice Beam. Has the user unleash an icy cold beam of energy that is designated in a single direction, dealing damage to Pokemon it hits and freezing the ground. Opposing Pokemon on the frozen ground take damage over time and have their movement speed decrease. They become frozen if they remain on the ground for a set amount of time. When the user is on the frozen ground, its movement speed is increased, and when this move is upgraded, it increases the length of time opposing Pokemon are frozen. So it's a really good self-speed setup move as well as a trap and damaging move. So both sets of moves for Ice Beam and Bubble Beam for Lapras seem to be a lot of crowd control as well as tankiness, or should I say self-buffing, which I do like. Now let's check out his Unite move. Has the user ride a wave quickly and continuously forward. The user's movement speed is increased while riding but decreases if the user hits an obstacle. If the user hits an opposing Pokemon, the user stops in place, dealing damage and throwing the opposing Pokemon. This is where it gets fun, right here, this little paragraph. While the user is riding the wave, one nearby ally Pokemon of the user's choice. So no one can just go to Lapras and get on him. It has to be Lapras's choice can ride on its back. If this move is used again, the user stops and launches a wave that continues moving forward, dealing damage. Ally Pokemon on the user's back can dismount whenever they want. So this can either be a good escape potential. If your ally's going to die, they ride your back, they get off, and then you can go back into the fight yourself. Or great push potential for an ally that just spawned. You get them on your back, you taxi them to the battle, and you guys just go in together, which is very, very interesting. So, guys, we're going to be running a defensive set with the Focus Band, the Assault Vest, and the Aeos Cookie. Let's get into it. Without further ado, let's try to get some Lapras gameplay. Alright, let's get it with Lapras gameplay. Going to be headed to the bottom path. Going to be very, very bulky, and I think I'm going to start with Whirlpool. Ooh, look at him slide. It's pretty clean. Ooh, Whirlpool has a huge area of effect. It's not like Cramorant at all. It's got to be like half the size bigger. That's nice. And then we, of course, have Ice Shard coming in. It seems to work like Mamo, where it only shoots 3 Ice Crystals. And then, of course, freezes the opponent. And we haven't tried it on a live person yet, but it's supposed to also push them back. Oh, there it is. I saw it on the, what is that, an Audino? Indeedee? I think we can honestly take this Garchomp. Little baby. Alright, alright. Not the most, like, damaging thing in the world, but we're gonna get a stack of health here. Try to push him off point. Okay, right as I say that, I completely wiped the Garchomp. Score here. And then, of course, we have Siren Song, which is an AoE around Lapras that has a very quick cooldown. I want to try that on a person and see if we can get some one-hit KOs with it. Oh, speaking of this, there's a person right there, and that is an immediate kill. An immediate kill on Absol. That's pretty cool. And right there, we got Gibble, too. That's crazy. Really? That's how this is going to play out? I'm a little scared of Lapras, guys. That was high-key terrifying. Alright, and we finally got our Ice Beam too, so this is going to be nothing but a freeze, as well as the Siren Song. Which takes out the Gibble easy. Alright, and the Mime did not actually get... So if you, as long as you have enough health, you'll be perfectly fine, but I just got the move back again, so let's see if we can maybe take out this Mime. No, he grabbed the berry. He was smart. Oh, geez, Lapras does not fear God. Lapras isn't afraid of anything. Going in here, not giving a damn. Fighting on their pad against 3 people, plus their speedsters there. Who is their jungler? That is a lot to take in. Alright, let's stack the cookie. And goodbye, Mr. Mime. Just like that. Goodbye, Mr. Mime. Goodbye, Absol. Are we going to get a... Whoa! Triple kill on a Lapras. Butter my biscuit. Is this the truth? Oh, no. Okay, interesting. He looked like he was below the health threshold, but he actually didn't get one shot there. So, I don't know if that's just a bug. And that takes out Mr. Mime. Lapras does not fear anyone. We're gonna just keep going on. We're gonna just keep attacking him. That does take out the Absol. See if we can take out Crustle too while we're at it. Again, with freezing them, stalling them, damaging them over time, with the craziness that is Perish Song. Rayquaza is up, and unfortunately I was not paying full attention. I was just too busy, like, I was like a kid. I was just too busy admiring the Lapras gameplay. So give me 1 second while I reposition myself. We're going to go make ourselves useful at the Rayquaza, which is definitely where we need to be right now. And this is where the team fight comes in, and this is where Lapras can probably get many, many kills with that insane ability from Perish Song. Boom! Just like that. So I think I understand it now. It's just like Perish Song in the game. It's not off the first song. It's not off the second. It has to be that third song. And if they are below the health period, that is when he takes them out. So now that I understand that, I think I got a grasp on how to use this Pokemon. Definitely want to try this again, but as a special attacking set and see where we can go. Beautiful, beautiful takeouts here. Gonna score top, if I can. No promises. Sivion's gonna give it to me. Thank you so much, sister. Oh, what? You don't want to play? I'm gonna just see if we can Ice Beam lower her defenses here. Actually do this. I just Tokyo drifted right into her. That was fantastic. Very, very happy about the gameplay so far. Again, this is only our first match, but Perish Song could be a serious threat. Also, Bubble Beam as well, not just Ice Beam, because Bubble Beam can leave them immobilized, where Ice Beam does freeze them as well. A lot of crowd control on this Pokemon, and a lot of defense. Battle data, what in the good lord? Holy sweet Arceus, what the whoa. Okay, 142,000 damage, 87 taken, and 77 recovered. That is a series of numbers that I did not expect to see on a Lapras. That's crazy. We're gonna go back in there right now, and I want to try out Special Attack Lapras, Perish Song, and I'm gonna give Bubble Beam a try. Let's see if we can combo with the Bubble Beam. Let's see if we can get a stack. Again, this is where an X-Speed would come in a lot better if you want to try to do stacks. And we are stacking 4 health. Gonna grab that next one. Gonna stack on them again. There we go. Alright, we can stack one more time on them. Blissey is now a Blissey, so I'm going to go back to her in hopes that maybe she can heal me. Beautiful takedowns on them. I'm going to bully this Charizard on pad. Let me score here. That brings me at 4 stacks. Going to be 5 because I see a little Aeos energy here. Thank you. Perish Song one more time. And takes out the Charizard, which is ludicrous. Final stack on my cookie here. Let me see if I can take out this Haunter instead. Which I successfully did. Perish Song is kind of crazy, guys. It's kind of nuts. Poor baby. Blissey is holding down house. I'm coming, baby. I can be your hero, Blissey. Just hang in there, mama. And he can't go anywhere. That is nice. I do like that a lot. Take out Charmander. Again, this Charmander hates us. I'm sorry, baby. I know. It's okay. I know. Ooh, Crustle barely escaping that Terror Storm. Let's try to get him. Nah, it's fine. He'll definitely break his pad, though. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me, damn you. Pikachu's joining the party. Is that our Pikachu? It is our Pikachu. We're gonna stun that Charizard in bubbles. And break this pad. Charizard has yet to become a Charizard, and I don't think he's going to become a Charizard this game. Alright, Crustle definitely wants a piece of this action here. We're going to give it to him, and we're going to give it to him raw. Let's go, let's go. Oh, stunned as well as hitting me in an X-Scissor. Interesting. Oh. He kind of walked through a couple bubbles there. I don't know if that means just because he stunned the one-hit bubbles, he can't be stunned again. Oh, but unfortunately he was caught by Siren Song taking stun here. I'm going to use my Unite real quick. Let's see if Blissey wants to tag on real quick. Perfect, and we are carrying Blissey to battle. That was actually a lot of fun to witness. I like that a lot. Charizard has to panic ult here, otherwise he's done. And Lapras can indeed take on a Charizard ult. I like the style, I like the play. Let's see what else we can do here. We have a Crustle pushing a Snorlax. Crustle slipping. Oops, sorry, please excuse that audio blurb. I don't know what that was. Oh! I walked away in confidence thinking that he would die to Siren Song. That's on me. Alright, so definitely try to keep... Don't get too confident with Siren Song. Definitely keep an eye on their health to make sure that you can get that one-hit KO gradient on them. I'm going to be walking away from this. I don't really need the farm. I have my ult, but no one on my team is doing anything. It's weird. They're kind of just all over the place. I'm not strong enough to really take points by myself, but I am strong enough to pester this Crustle. Oh, sorry, Crustle and Gengar. Let's ult here and stun them both. Kind of a bit of a bullying session. And that takes out the Charizard, guys. I like Lapras. And by like Lapras, I would not want to fight this thing in real life. This is scary, and I don't like it, but I love it. Big 100 points there. The champ really tried it, though. I see Charizard going to be bullying him again with Parasons if I can help it. And I can see the shield from Bubble Beam too. That is a beautiful combination of moves. Unfortunately, I think Crustle ended up getting that. That's fine. We are going to have a little bit of a 1v1 here. Took out his shield. He's not getting anything from that. Beautiful stun on him. Can we take him out? Come on, you frickin'... Crustle reminds me of like a chocolate brownie. But I know it's a rock. Gengar has no authority over Lapras whatsoever. I can do it. I don't even think they even really scored, but you can call this a counter score if you want. Actually, you can't, because this Crustle and me have been going at it since the start of the game. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And I'm coming out on top. I'm coming out on top. Let me see if I can score here. And this Charizard, too. This Charizard does not like me. To be fair, I don't think I like me either right now.
3, 2, 1.
Good game, though. Really good showcase of Lapras' potential. That was crazy. 25 KOs on Lapras, as well as 132, kind of averaging over 100 damage on a tank. I don't know about that. I don't know if I like that. I really don't know if I like that. But that's going to be it for the Lapras gameplay video here. Thank you so much for sticking around. Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Hydrate, please. And we'll see you in the next one coming up for Umbreon. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one. But for those